Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? Everything will be fine. My name is Novi Andriani. I am from English Education Study Program from Faculty of Education. Today I will fulfill the final test of Basic Grammar with lecture Mr. Franscy M.Pd. And I want to explain about degree of comparison. Okay, in this first slide, I want to explain about definition degree of comparison. Comparison degree is a term in English grammar to denote comparison. In comparison degrees, adjectives and adverbs will change shape according to the level of comparison. Therefore, comparison degree can also be referred to as comparison level. In this video, I want to explain about function degree of comparison, level of degree of comparison, and example sentence. Next slide. What is comparison degree function? Comparison degree are used when comparing one thing to another. One thing to another another can is people than people, animal than animal, all in the world can use a comparison degree, but there is some rules in use comparison degree. And the next, level of comparison degree. Comparison degree has three levels, namely, first positive degree, next comparative degree, and then superlative degree. I will explain one by one about level of comparison degree. For the first, there is positive degree or ordinary level. Positive degree is an adjective used to express levels that are ordinary or simple. And then there are positive degree formula. For one, S plus 2B adjective plus S. And then there are example sentence is David is as tall as my brother. And the positive degree formula, the next is no less plus adjective plus than. Example sentence, this girl is no less clever than me. Third, positive degree formula, subject plus verb plus as adverb, as plus subject plus verb. Example sentence is Nana runs as fast as Joy does. So, all positive degree formula can use as plus adjective as. Where does use of positive degree? Okay, positive degree can declare a situation as it is. Example sentence, Sophia is a diligent girl. Sophia is an avid girl. The second of use of positive degree is comparing to a object or people of the same level, be it nature, shape, or other parts. Example sentence, David is as tall as my brother. David is as tall as my brother. And the third use of positive degree is text to object or people that have no similar level of comparison. Example sentence, his ruler is not as long as yours. The ruler is not as long as yours. Next, there is some example of positive degree sentence. For one, she is as beautiful as her mother. And the second, my sister is no less smart than your sister. And next, those cars are less expensive than these cars. Okay, maybe like that about positive degree or ordinary degree. The next, we can explain about comparative degree. At comparative degrees, one of the two things compared has more properties than anything else. Therefore, adjective or adverb plus er or more plus adjective or adverb. For example, you are prettier than her means you are prettier than she is. Next, comparative degree formula. In here, there is 6. For 1, adjective plus er plus than. Example sentence: today is colder than yesterday. And number 2, more plus adjective. Example sentence: Madonna is more popular than birthday. For number 3, adjective plus er plus than much. His motorcycle is far better than yours. Number 4, they are far plus more plus adjective plus than much. Example sentence: your cell phone is far more expensive than theirs. And for number 5, subject plus verb, the verb comparative plus of the 2 plus noun. Example sentence: Rudy is the tailor of the 2 boys. And the finally formula is of the 2 plus noun plus subject plus verb plus the plus comparative. For example sentence is of the 2 bags, this one is the prettier. And where does use of comparative degree? For 1, to further affirm the form of comparative degree more level. Example sentence: his motorcycle is far better than yours. The bike is much better than your motorcycle. And second use of comparative degree is states to object or people that have no similar level of comparison. Example sentence: his ruler is not as long as yours. The ruler is not as long as yours. And third is the use of comparative degree or more level can be used in increasing circumstances. Example sentence: the harder you study English, the cleverer you will be. Or the harder you learn English, the smarter you become. And the fourth, comparative degree or more level form without than. Example sentence: Jeffrey is the tailor of the 2 boys. Jeffrey is taller than the 2 boys. Okay, the next slide. There are some examples of comparative degree sentence. For 1, please give me the smaller of the 2 pieces of cake. Smaller in here is formula in comparative degree sentence. And 2, there of the 2 teachers, he is the more handsome. More is formula of comparative degree, and handsome is adjective which used in this sentence. The next, the more beautiful the house, the more expensive it will be. The house, the more beautiful and the more expensive. The next, this picture is much more interesting than the one he has. Much more interesting, more interesting. Why more? Because interesting is there are three spelling. Interesting. So we can use more. But if to spelling, example boozy, we can use er and er. So boozier. Okay, maybe like that. Definition, formula, and example sentence about comparative degree. And the next, there are superlative degree. In the superlative degree, the thing in question has the most properties, among others. Therefore, adjective or adverb plus es3 or most plus adjective or adverb is used. For example, you are the prettiest girl in school means you are the most beautiful you are the most beautiful girl in school. Superlative degree can use most or es3. The next slide about superlative degree formula. For 1, adjective plus est plus noun plus in plus singular noun. Example, Donna is the cleverest student in the class. For number 2, the plus most plus adjective plus of plus plural plus noun. Example sentence, she is the tallest of the girls. And number 3, one of the plus superlative plus plural noun. Example sentence, of the first set, this one is the cutest. And the 4, less plus adjective. Example sentence, these shoes are the least expensive of all. The next, there is example of superlative degree sentence. The first, Jennifer is the most beautiful girl in the university. Okay, what is formula? Formula is they're most beautiful. Most beautiful. Why most beautiful? Because beautiful is there 3 spelling. Beautiful. And next example, one of the biggest mall in the city is the Gardenia Mall. The biggest. Biggest, big, one spelling, big. So we can use es3. The next example, you are the very politest boy in this village. And the 4, Kuwait is one of the biggest oil producer in the world. Next, the word very. The word very in the true or actual sense, actual or real, can be used in affirmation or emphasis, which is placed between the word sentence or article and the adjective superlative. Conclusion. Degrees of comparison are adjectives that change shape and are used to compare one thing or some people with others. There are 3 types of degree of comparison, namely positive degree or usual level, comparative degree more level, and then superlative degree most or third level. Okay, and it's finished slide. Thank you for watching, and I'm very sorry if can much correct in my word or my explain. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.